Hi everyone, it's Zach Baxter, and we are with the Knights of the Drunk Watch. We just finished episode 1 of American Horror Story Season 7, Cult. And so let's do our thing. Oh wait, we introductions first, right?
Yeah.
I'm Jeremiah.
I'm Audie.
I'm Zach.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Crystal.
Kate.
We are professionals at doing this.
We've just
So-
been drinking.
We missed
The order.
So-
You messed up the order.
Let's.
Go around
Sorry.
the
Okay,
circle.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
You're drunk.
Let's raise our glass, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
We're Knights of the Drunk Watch.
And
now our
talk
begins.
So we just watched episode 1. If you don't know who we are the Knights of the Drunk Watch. We have a live stream every Tuesday watching American Horror Story and making a live reaction to it. So always join us on the Zach Baxter channel. So let's take it to Kate now, and she's going to tell us some of our nuggets that we're going to talk about in this after show.
Nice and loudly.
All right, so the first thing that we're going to talk about is Alison and all of her phobias.
Exciting.
So can we count them on one hand?
No.
I think it needs
I
some
don't
extra
even think we know what
toes.
they all are yet.
Well, do we know? Yeah, so what is she has a phobia of holes, which I think is the funniest.
Holes.
But it's not really holes.
Holes.
Pink. It's
Holes.
like
No,
No.
it wasn't.
the
Talking
coral.
dragon, the pink coral and the pig nose.
It's
Pig
definitely like a pus-filled, like oozing type
Yeah.
situation
And the
that
crumpet.
she's worried about.
Was the crumpet?
crumpet.
No, it was spinach souffle.
It was
Bleeding?
It had
Yeah,
a color.
It was bleeding.
Listen,
But okay,
Yeah.
so she's scared of pink
bad lesbian.
holes.
She's a
And a
bad
lesbian.
lesbian.
Okay, so I don't
She's
know.
a bad lesbian.
Listen,
Maybe the holes make her think of confined spaces. She mentioned
Oh, that's
confined
true.
spaces.
Yeah, so she's
Which
not
would be
agoraphobic.
claustrophobia.
She is not
Yet.
agoraphobic
No.
yet. So she
Yet.
can still get out of her house, though she doesn't like to. She's definitely afraid of clowns. Possibly afraid of sex. I don't know. Apparently,
maybe it's that other one.
They haven't. Oh yeah, maybe she's afraid of her girlfriend's pink hole.
Yeah.
We're getting shut down on this
But
podcast.
Now we are.
I didn't cuss.
There's nothing
Well,
wrong
we're
with saying
talking
pink
about
hole.
pink
But
holes.
she's, yeah,
That's
I'm
her
gonna
phobia.
drink to a pink hole.
the first one that
are
we
we all drinking
encounter
pink
is
holes?
the
Yeah, I'll drink to a
clown.
pink hole.
But it's almost an irrational fear of clowns. It was in.
Sweetie, that's what a phobia is.
Yeah.
Irrational fear.
Not necessarily. Actually, a lot of phobias have a
Kate's
type
shooting
of
you down.
Kate's.
Definition
By definition,
of
it's an
a
irrational
phobia
Okay.
is an
fear.
irrational fear.
But even if it's in
Okay.
a printed graphic novel, that's still.
Yeah, she has
Because
an
it's a
irrational
I think my
Yeah.
point is that there is usually something related to a phobia that caused this phobia. Normally,
Sometimes.
phobias
Not
don't
always.
show up
Not
out of
always.
nowhere. As somebody who lives with arachnophobia, I can tell you it came from a particular instance in my life.
Right, but
But that
not
would
always.
make it arachnophobia.
What do you mean?
You're
Yeah, it
just
is.
scared of spiders.
No, there's a difference. I used to have seizures if I saw them.
And if
Like-
we're getting off topic, but if she sees them, even if they're bitty spiders and they're not going to hurt her, like a fear, not a phobia is an irrational fear, which means you are afraid of it for unreasonable reasons.
But
You're not afraid of it because it's actually threatening.
'Cause it's
Like,
actually
tigers are
threatening.
scary.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying that she has to have a reason.
Yeah.
To take it back to the original show, she has to have a reason for these fears. She has to have experienced some kind of trauma. Otherwise, why are we even watching this?
Well, that's probably
Like-
true.
So
yeah.
it's on TV.
Okay, but my question is, a clown in real life I can see as scary and threatening, but a clown in a graphic novel.
But if you have an irrational fear,
That
then
is true.
It can be anything.
I wonder if she's
the
like.
image of the clown.
It could be like
Yeah,
Ronald McDonald.
I have the same problem.
So if you see a spider in an encyclopedia, which don't exist
yeah, no,
anymore.
I feel like they're on me. Like if
Yeah.
I see it, I feel
Okay.
like
She
they're
sees
on me.
spiders in movies. She texts
Okay.
us and complains that we didn't warn her. about spiders in the
Yeah.
Okay.
But
movie.
But also we have the weird thing of, for some reason, her phobias were lowered by Obama's presidency.
Yeah, which makes no
Which
sense,
makes
y'all.
no sense. She felt
Makes
better
no
then,
sense.
but
Well,
now
she
that
felt
she's
safer.
older-
I think it's because Obama had such a vocal anti-clown campaign.
Oh yeah.
She felt safe in her home.
It's like Obama's not gonna let no clowns.
Although with
Come
those
get
ears,
me.
you kind of look like one
And
sometimes.
Too soon.
Nope.
hey, if we
never-
can make fun of Cheeto Face, we
Never
can make
too
fun
soon.
of the ears.
That's true.
I
Yeah,
feel
but
like
Obama was born with ears. Trump was not born with Cheeto face.
I am wondering if this whole thing is because she has encountered Twisty the Clown before.
That would be fun. That would be fun too.
That would be
I
interesting.
guess
yeah.
that's a good question. Is I don't think Twisty's still alive.
No, I don't think he's
Yeah.
real.
The show did.
But if she
No,
did
but they were showing
encounter
it
him-
back
Oh,
then.
the Catherine
of the
Dodd.
But if she
He's
would have
just a
encountered
comic-
him, she would have encountered him when she was young.
That is,
She's
when
not
she was a
He's
child.
just a comic book character.
Yeah,
He's not real.
she's not old enough to because
Well,
he was.
clearly people are still encountering Twisty
No, that was
today.
a reenactment.
No,
of
that was a
the comic.
reenactment of the comic book.
Twisty is merely a comic
Oh,
book character.
okay.
But he
Yeah.
was real in Jupiter, Florida.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he's
is
the
a
but he was taken away by what's his face?
Still didn't finish that season.
Dandy and Mott.
Dandy.
No, not by Dandy.
Dandy killed Twisty.
The monster guy came in.
No, Dandy killed Twisty.
Dandy killed Twisty.
Because he took
In
his
the-
mask and took his costume.
Yeah, Dandy
Yeah.
killed Twisty in the bus.
Anyway, so moving on because we do only have 15 minutes.
Sorry, yeah.
Time,
No, it's okay.
yeah.
So, but Allison is kind of this weird, very focused on the election and how it's affecting everything. It's affecting her marriage.
She has lots of anxieties.
Yeah,
Tons
lot
of anxieties.
Enough that even her shrink is like, take some pills and leave me
But
alone,
she's been
please.
non-compliant with her medication, so it's just getting
Mhm.
worse.
Well, and it also feels like she's trying to rationalize with herself
That is true.
and not take her medication. She's not. I mean,
That's what
according
sick
to her,
people do,
well, yeah,
though,
and
like,
according to her
mentally, yeah.
wife, she's not even trying to help anything. She's
I feel bad for Ivy, y'all. Like,
Yeah.
that's
I do
not an
too.
easy life.
Yeah, her wife is having a struggle.
That is... The
All right,
struggle's real.
So, and next we can talk about
Right.
the next ones in kind of any order we want to. I don't know how heated we're going to get, but we have Kai, Winter, and the Clowns. And at the end, we're going to talk about how we think they might be related. So let's not do that now. Let's just kind of talk about them individually.
Okay.
So Kai, we see at the beginning getting real amped up that Trump was
Just bonkers. He's just bonkers.
pumping
He's an
his
anarchist.
TV, loving life.
I'm pretty
That's
sure
what it
he's
looks
like
like.
he's a symbol for like white supremacy and the fear that runs through America, you know,
I mean,
about diversification.
Yeah, I guess it is. Because I was going to say maybe not even specifically white supremacy, but just like that whole alt-right thing. Because he's also very like anti-government. Because in that court hearing, he was
Yeah.
saying like we should have fewer cops, less protection of places. Because if they get blown up, that's what the people want. They want fear.
It seems like these two are set up to be archetypes of the most fanatical opposite sides of the political spectrum that there could be. Like, one is just a utter and complete worst thing that Republicans imagine out of a snowflake, just has to live in their house and cannot deal with anything.
Right.
That is true.
But-
Yeah.
And then, and then like Obama made them feel safe and like their life was better. And then he is just like, let's murder all the Mexicans and throw pee at them.
Yeah.
So
Oh my God.
It wasn't really about the Mexicans.
no, it was
It was
that
about
was just
getting
an
a bingo
example.
and making himself a victim.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's true.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
true.
but-
victim of Mexican.
Yes,
Yeah.
but whether he actually hates Mexicans or not.
Yeah, I think he hates everybody. Like
Yeah.
he's just the worst alt right, and she's the worst.
Well, he
like,
didn't go
alt-left.
attack a nursing home. He went and attack a group of Mexicans.
Right.
And we also have
And Asians, if we assume he's connected to those.
Oh,
clowns.
he's-
no, but that
oh,
was,
that's right.
but that was even if it was, he was.
It was
that
definitely-
revenge for the congressman.
Yeah.
Right, right,
Who
but he
went
didn't go
against
kill
him.
all the other congressmen, some of which were
We
white.
don't
He
know
might
yet.
kill that Asian
We
We
guy.
don't know yet.
City
Yeah.
True.
councilman. No, but it was Tim Kaine who humiliated him.
That's true.
Yeah, who
that's
gave
true.
him the talking down to. So, and
So
then-
that's revenge and not a hate
Right.
crime.
And
Yeah.
he even said, and
Revenge
I
of
wrote
the
it
alt-right.
down,
He
that there
said-
is, hang on, nothing more dangerous in this world than a humiliated man.
True.
Yep.
So that is specifically
Except
what
the
he
woman's
said
one.
in that moment,
Hmm.
and so we kind of knew bad stuff.
He's definitely got that Charles Manson, like, make everybody afraid of each other and start, anarchy. Because that's what
Yeah.
Charles Manson wanted to do. He wanted to start a race war. That was his whole thing.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
So.
All right, we could also talk about Winter. And
Winter's
what her
interesting.
deal is. So
I like
she
Winter. I don't know.
is. We first see
She's
her.
coming.
Yeah.
Oh God!
Ah!
Winter is here.
Winter's here.
Oh, crossover.
Jokes.
Anyway, so she
Hashtag
was
jokes.
freaking out about Trump getting elected as well, and we first see her getting upset about that, and then also upset about Kai being there. Yes, Zach.
Can
Zach raised his
I
hand.
throw a theory out there?
Sure.
Yeah.
What if Kai and Winter are the same person, but multiple
Yeah.
We were
personalities?
talking about how they're connected. you
Why
know.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my God!
Just real quick, why would the
Topic
lesbian
Nazi.
hire a guy to,
Why wouldn't they?
I don't think they would.
Okay, but Anyway, we'll talk about that in a moment.
Continue.
But so essentially, we have Winter, who we
Brian Murphy's done crazier
Yeah,
things.
that's true. This weird dichotomy of she is in communication and talking to and kind of seems to be commiserating with Kai in that weird like pinky swear talk about what she's afraid of and what she wants. But then it also she's talking to the Ivy and Allie about she went to Vassar, but she stopped to be on Hillary's side.
I
and
think
all
that
of
was
this.
all lies.
But I mean, when we first saw her, she was upset that Trump won.
That is
Okay, but that does not equal went to Vassar and worked on the campaign. That just equals
We just don't
I
know
liked
yet.
Hillary
We just
Clinton.
don't
That's
know
what we
yet.
know.
Yeah, so we don't know.
And at the same time, I have to wonder, like, I think she has drank the Kool-Aid hard. I think she's the first member of his cult. Like, she is charmed by him. She wants his hair. I don't know, like...
Oh, come on.
His
Just
hair.
more than his
I'm
hair.
trying not to cuss, okay?
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep
His
it
pubic hair.
PG.
She wants his lovin'.
He wants his McLovin. His blue McLovin.
She wants his clown nose.
Whoa, yeah.
Do you think it's a clown nose?
Based on the
On
images we saw
on that three-faced
on that
clown.
three-nosed clown.
We got 3 minutes to wrap this
Okay,
mother up.
Okay.
And then also we have all of the clowns that we can talk about how they're all connected.
Yeah, but they're just creepy.
Yeah.
Right now, they're just they're a trope. Right now, they're just using them
And they
to.
are real or not depending on where we are, I
Yes.
Well, I think
I
they're...
think
The
they're real.
boy saw them.
But they weren't on the cameras.
Yeah, I don't know.
According to Chaz Bo. Oh, they weren't on the cameras.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Check the camera.
What-
we didn't see them.
We didn't
check
see
the cameras,
anything.
No, but
so-
she told Ivy told her. She
Yeah,
said
but how
they
does
checked-
Ivy know?
Like,
Well,
why would the
She's
cops
making it up.
lie?
Why would she just make it up?
I don't know. Maybe everybody's
In
trying to
this
drive her
instance.
crazy. Or
Well,
something.
and she didn't
All I know
specifically.
is the clowns that we saw in the store, the clowns that we saw.
Yeah.
Right, are they the
Yes,
same?
they're the same clown.
Why?
And we know that they murdered the Changs, but we don't know if they were in the produce aisle. So
Well, unless that the Oz and Allison are drinking from the same Kool-Aid, then they're not real.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's possible. If
that's
they're giving him the
possible.
same hallucinogens
But
or
the
something.
little boy saw them.
Right, so then they're
No,
real.
it's-
From the point of view of the little boy, so the little boy saw something.
I think the
Well, yeah, but
clowns
she
defo
just made
murdered
him
the
watch all
Changs.
sorts of crazy
Yeah, me
stuff
too.
on the computer.
But that was her. That was Winter's argument. Was yes, she said all of this happened, but also he's reading this Twisty comic. So her
Yeah, she
argument
said he
was
read the Twisty comic and imagined it or made it up. I think if he's why would he imagine or make up the same exact clowns
Clowns,
his
yeah.
mother saw in the grocery store?
Did anybody pick up where they are?
They're in Michigan.
Michigan.
okay.
Which
Well,
is
we got
where
about a minute
Ryan
left.
Murphy is from,
wanna
in
talk
case you did not know.
Interesting.
So
Anything?
my only theory is that I think Kai and Winter are the same person.
I don't.
I don't
You don't
either.
think
I don't think Ryan Murphy's that smart.
The way that they were introduced to us, I can't imagine that would be true.
It's like a Fight Club situation, which
No, I
just,
think
No.
she's like his
I just messed
right
with the
hand
first
man.
rule,
I
but-
think
no,
she's
I think
his.
they're
his
opposite
lady.
ends of the political spectrum, and yet they're friends.
Yeah, because there's lots
And
of.
he's a psycho, and she still follows him even though they don't agree politically.
But she's gonna start becoming more and more
More.
on his side.
I think so too.
Well, she's. I don't think she's against him. I mean, I think that the quiz he gave her. What's your most pleasurable experience? What is your most fearful experience?
Yeah.
And the way that tied into the interview to be the nanny.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a flashback to them, like, having this, like, truth or dare moment. That wasn't the same pinky
I
swear.
still feel
But
like
You know, my
Also,
question is though, like, what was the deal with the door? Was the door locked? Remember, he's walking. He put the Cheetos on his face or whatever.
Door with
and he's
the
walking
rose.
through, and there was like a door
With
with
the
the
rose on it.
rose on it. And but
We
was
don't
there a
know,
lock
do
or
we?
something?
We
Is
don't
that
know.
where Winter was?
We
Is he
don't know.
keeping
We
her
don't know.
hostage? Is he brainwashing
No, he went
her?
further down the
she's
hallway. He went
out.
further down the hallway to see Winter.
Okay, so then okay,
We
so
have
then I
no
guess
idea
the
what's
question
behind the
is what's in.
And
what's
what's
We don't
I
know.
think the big question is what's their relationship? Are they friends?
Right.
Are they
Brother and sister.
I agree, yeah.
They're the
I
same
think she's
person.
a follower. They're
Not
not the
and-
same person.
They're not the same person.
All right.
Everybody votes against Zach on
I'm
that.
just saying.
Yeah.
If you think they're the same person, leave me a comment and let me know.
Perhaps
because-
he will wager some shots.
Oh, I'll wager some shots. All right, so that is our time. If you like this 30-second podcast episode of our
Of
talkback,
drunk people.
Go and subscribe to us. Thank you so much to the return of the Horror Returns for allowing us to be part of their podcast. We hope you like this content. We are the Knights of the Drunk Watch on the Zach Baxter channel. Let's raise our glass.
Yep.
And we're going to say,
And now our talk has ended.
we'll see
Good
or
night.
talk to you soon.
Cheers.
Bye.
See you next Tuesday.